wager that devil I meant to rescue somewhere near.
Your father, too. Our fortunes are so kind.
Indolence breeds madness. Eager for battle.
Lost in thought.
Assume nothing.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Very well.
It strikes me that for a mind flayer colony, there are remarkably few mind flayers about the place.
Tread carefully. We are very close to the source of the Absolute now. That telepathic storm has become a tempest.
The stench. I wonder how many pilgrimages to Moonrise ended down here.
No faces, only meat. Never think, never stop, only...
No will sparks behind his eyes.
A geek thrall.
You could kill it, end its misery. You could take advantage of its vulnerability and plunder what's left of its hollow mind. Like shiver of impact, crack of bone. He removes the brains, digs free the squirming tadpoles. The unworthy ones given over to the illithids.
Pardon. Oh,
With a lurch, you realize he means the intellect devourers.
chop, chop. Help them. Down, deep, one off.
One presides over every gate colony.
No problem. And what does this old brain look like?
A hovering mass of grey matter, sprouting with lethal tentacles and oozing cerebrospinal fluid.
Right. Good. Glad I asked.
Mind flayers and civilians, side by side. This must be where they infect and transform those they kidnap.
Though the pod is empty, traces of psychic
The
energy
device
still
releases
linger
a stream
about
of
it.
fragmented
And memories
memories
of
of
the pod
pulsating
inhabitants
with the
spill
angry
the remains of the
raven
pod
guard
inhabitants
search
form
officer,
herself.
Manep Shurga.
You see the
Desperation,
desperation, her failure to locate
the emblem of the
amusement,
flaming
cultists
cultists
raided his
Marshall
village,
dry
drove
heat
and
of
caught
conscience
fire
raging
survivor.
above you.
You believe the horrors
Horrors
of
not enough to
Moonrise
diminish.
Your tadpole forms every mind flayer in the room calls out hungrily from its pod, seeking. But there are others in the pods, those not yet infected, not yet illithid. Terror. The device is open to your
Geich machinery. Cold as the sea of night. Alien as time to the astral. Time to strike. In my best interest.
need to learn the hard way.
Enough! My mind is my own!
That is where I'm needed.
They're dying for me. All of them. Hope your soul is in good hands. These boots have seen everything.
Count on me.
What do I have to lose? With ease.
Eat this!
Finding my way.
Be quick.
Time to strike. Taking position.
My turn. touch this!
Survival is all that matters. Let's get this over with.
Hells. I didn't think I was going to make it. Thank you.
Zevlor.
Watching gods. The Blade of Frontiers. Will? What happened?
I paid the price of angering the wrong devil.
And shouldered the cost to spare someone else a worse fate, I'd wager. I owe you an explanation. Much more than that. But first, please, the others, the ambush. Tell me they survived? You've heard some of it, I'm sure. That I froze, or broke, or some other lie that is kinder than the truth. We were ambushed by cultists, yes. And then I heard her, their false god, whispering promises in my mind. I would be a paladin again, with a god's purpose, a god's power. Everything I needed to protect my people. And all the while, the cult tortured them. They fought and ran and died around me, while I imagined myself their savior. By the time I regained my senses, it was too late. I did not just surrender to the Absolute. For a moment, I welcomed it. It would be nice to think so, but whatever these monsters twist us into, I believe it begins in us. I won't make excuses. I can't make amends. But I know something of what you came to do. Ketherick is below. He thinks you're no longer a If there are any more survivors to be found, I'll find them and lead them out of this place. They have you. Go, my friend.
Light on my feet.
Oh, stench. I'm beginning to think I should have stayed in that pod. Is there any news about Duke
I don't know how to thank... This is a... We came here to rescue Duke Ravengard. Yeah. He was still human.
Brine pools, but empty of tadpoles. Unusual. Harvesting all the larvae in...
Mazora, you're Zariel's asset.
My dumb little stinker. Took you long enough. Now, by Grazit's cock, get me out of this thing!
I'll do it, and you'll set me free. That was the deal.
Yeah. So, get to it already.
The controls are open to your tadpole's command, to your authority. The symbol's meaning comes into focus. Annihilate. You decipher the symbol. It's an illithid sigil, meaning unleash.
You did all right, Will.
You're free, Mazora. I held up my end. Now you hold up yours. Sever the pact.
Clause Z, Section 13. If the Soulbinder consents to separation,
Six.
Ignorant thing. It's always the terms and conditions that get you. Well, I imagine you have business in Moon, don't you? Oh, and go ahead.
Many
unfortunates must have been infected in this place.
Zariel's asset was none other than Mazora, but I've only got 6. No, scratch that. Thanks be to you. I can't imagine how. The pact binds her as tight. All I have to do is stay alive. That should be easier.
Become death! You are the sacred hand that reaches from the grave. You are the lasher of skulls, the carver of crypts, the dancer of bones. Lashers. Balthazar let one of his walking carcasses... Wait! By the bone lord, I thought I'd never see you again. I wanted to keep you for myself, but they shipped you away. You talk? How is that possible? Something must have gone wrong. Oh, you're not supposed to be here, Special One. You were my very first, after all. I remember finding you close to death. How you got here was we had such a close bond. I opened you up endlessly with my scalpels and got lost in your insides. I was not behind it. I do not know. But whoever did it, I'm so glad they left. Truthfully, it has never been the same with another. But Lash.
This is my happy place.
On my way. Blood comes easy these days. Time for some bloody work.
Oh, Father, shield your servant! I shall see you laid low!
This is my time.
My faith will protect me.
Moving.
Let's cover fire, baby. I'm going to enjoy this.
Fury, I am death.
day, another.
She is but the hack doctor who half pieced you together after whatever caused your head to get in this mess. Someone else must. This necromancer was a grunt in the scheme of the horrors enacted against you. That attacker is the source. In the heart of all these.
Pave my path with corpses, build my castle with bones.
Descend. Prepare.
This way.
Over there.
Swift and lethal. My path be true.
Unleash me! I shall never relent.
Fine day for murder. Time to press ahead.
Two steps at a time.
I speak, they burn.
Need to stay focused. On the move.
Heating up. Want another?
Victory awaits. Let my name be known.
Enemies abound!
I don't fancy their chances.
Be defended at any cost.
This is worth the cost. Another step forward.
No time to waste.
Concentrate.
yes. Jimmy on the go.
I am fury. I am death.
Whatever may come, I stand ready. Right away.
No choice but to keep going.
Swords meet sorcery. Don't get too close.
Act fast.
Take you on.
Too much to bear.
Right, Karlak, it's go time. Eat it.
Let us see the battle won.
They're dying for me. All of them.
What's next?
Feeling fresh? I must heal.
empty.
Acoustics are a little off in here. Which is... Yeah, a little over my head, being honest. But the Lord has gold. I have...
Every day he comes. I want to tell, but the first he says I am the last. That the other eye is given true soul. She prays the absolute separate.
My head! I can feel them in my head!
We are his pets, Lord Gortash.
The marvelousness of pain. Nothing ever lasts, I suppose.
The moment comes. The absolute.
Console, but it is incomplete.
Welcome. Welcome. Welcome back, Master.
That should do it. Time to see what's back there. Intestines throb, blood whispers.
Design. Your tadpole. That loss. And justice.
The grand design.
Your that and justice.
Pretty enough for a flesh prison, if not the noble Githzerai features I was born with. I'd guess you're no willing guest of the Gate either. Perhaps we might aid one another. Oh, for a set of hands to slap your face! The Yankee lost their way the moment Gith threw down the Gate Empire. Only we, Zerai, continue the war to end the Gate forever. Only we fight them on their own battlefield, the mind. My order taught a psionic technique much feared by the Gate. They destroyed us for it, and kept me as a trophy. I never broke, but I've spent all these centuries awake, aware. So here is my offer. Use your tadpole, erase me, and I will pass my technique on to you. My people dwell in limbo, a realm of pure chaotic thought. With my mind gone, perhaps my soul will return there. Or perhaps not. Death, freedom, they are one and the same. Touch my mind, and purge it. At the very moment you do, I will make my knowledge yours.
The awareness that floods you is nothing like the tadpole. It fades beneath you.
It is only knowledge yet, without and I...
fleet of nautiloids. How many true souls have passed through this place?
Descend, assemble, prepare.
Is anyone else's tadpole swirling around more than usual?
It's almost like it's excited by something, drawn to it.
What a day. This way.
What's next, I wonder?
Descend, assemble, prepare, obey. Liberate!
No longer a background. We found it. The Absolute is behind.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Motherfucker! Gortash!
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes. With cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure, like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I have played my part.
You've built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prison? A rogue true soul, flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from him.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you...
The distract... So... If the weapon are in an... The edict...
The last...
The Testament of Myrkul!
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
Look at that crown. It radiates with power unlike anything I've ever seen. To have it. To hold. Oh, if only I could. But I can't. This is it. I must do as Mystra commands. What choice do I have? More than just a goddess counseled my courage. Whole world.
I do trust you.
To end it?
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard. The Absolute.
Heaven preserve us.
You wag your word flap in vain, Ordaline. Once the worm holds the whip, your shit.
No! Father!
Now, it's really... We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army, and Ketheric, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
It is time, faithful ones. March on boldly.
There you are, as you. But the Lord, perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased. Finer champions than you have. Let us, my Lord Myrkul, my daughter's love. For that, he asked that I serve. I have fought you, or I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant. With pleasure.
This is Kings. Ketherick is invincible so long as Night Souls rot in his cage.
Have you not learned? I am beyond death, fool!
Another round? No surrender.
Focus your attack, soldiers!
On the move.
I am ready. I see. At once.
One can't always be a gentleman. With haste. No holding back. Can't even catch my breath. I'll strike you down. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Focus your attack, soldiers!
Taking position. Help underway.
Another fight. Let's go. You've made a grave mistake. With haste.
their noses.
Focus your attack, soldiers!
No time to waste.
We shall prevail.
Gone with the weave. Outflank, outsmart. Torment!
Ready. Moving.
Battle favors the fearless. Coming through. Still breathing, despite everything.
Word.
Sylvanas, guide my blows.
The lance board is set. One down, millions live.
Now you wear a face to match your soul, Oathbreaker.
Spill some blood.
Come on, Karlach.
One life to my life. Sustain me,
I need your help.
No time to waste.
The scent of blood is in the air.
Victory is assured.
Concentrate.
This is my time.
Time to push my luck again.
position.
Gone with the weave. One by one.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord. You.
The rats!
You have my... Do what you must.
Nothing left but ash and bone. A fitting end to the chosen of Myrkul.
Ketheric's netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
Fall by my hand.
In death,
Remarkable. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw. I believe you fought and defeated an Avatar of Ketheric was... I know Lord Envergort ha... The other is a mystery to me. But the way... Which means... The Absolute is a front for the gods of death. And our enemies are chosen of the dead three. Bane, Baal, and Myrkul. The Tyrant, the Assassin, and the Necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one alone would be... But working together, I dare not imagine what they might achieve. A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With a brain on its way to the city, its influence... The Crown's mark... The Crown's... And it must be... If the Crown can do this to the parasite...
Netherese. These chosen are powerful indeed to have such magic in their command.
We prepare for the fight of our lives. The army of the Absolute within the city. And all we our chance. And when
There's no time to waste.
Wish to live in more interesting times.
I've been thinking...
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him? The tadpole, the Absolute. How? I'd never have protected a Baneite even a decade ago. I looked after that fucker with my life. I trusted him. He gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. And now he's looking to ruin the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him. He can't get away with what he's done. To me. To us. He won't get away with it.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun. Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist and their commander, My father. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them. Orin? I'd never heard tell of. But Gortash I know. Or, no, a bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and I don't remember much beyond that. But where these Chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like.
Thou dawdlest. I can't help but feel like I've been fumbling in the dark for too long, and I've just had a lit torch thrust into my hands. Indeed. Under other the crown! The Nethery. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. That we need, as luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections. Ha! There, you'll have to